Good day?
Good
All
day,
right, man.
man.
All right. What's going on? We are live. It's your boy Next. We're doing another live stream here in Long Beach, California, man. Big shout out to every TI watching live on the playback. You know, this is the TI Lives Matter live stream right now. We got some official real TIs with me out here in California going through this. And, we're just going to be, talking about some things. If you guys have any questions at any time, type it in there right now. If you guys have any comments right now, hey, what's going on? What's going on? We are live in California, man, with Cyber Recon
Yo.
and Truth Serum. What's up, Truth?
And much
Truth.
love, baby.
Yeah, man. Three real TIs. We just getting it going right now. So if you guys are just, checking it out, thank you for smashing those thumbs up. If you want to play back or not. As you guys can see, we're at a nice park. We just out here. Look at the park. People out playing basketball, exercising. You know what I mean? So how's everyone doing today?
Doing all right.
I'm all right. I feel pretty good. I'm out here in Long Beach, California, where I stay. The My brother Next, Cyber, they
Mm-hmm.
came to visit me, which is a beautiful thing. And we've been chatting and talking and just just having some conversation. And I really feel blessed because it's not always that I can have conversation with people that understand what I'm going through. So it's been real pleasant. So I'll let Cyber go ahead and say a little something.
What's up, gang? I am here. I'm with Nex. I'm so glad to be next to my brother right now. And maybe short lived, but that's okay. I'm always happy to see him. And I'm happy to talk to y'all always.
Yeah, man. We just out here kicking it. Just having conversation, getting some fresh air. If you guys have been following the journey, you guys know, me and Cyber went through some unfortunate events here in California, and we're just making the best out of. Um, you know, uh, I want to say like maybe it was an attack, right?
Oh, you say that again.
Definitely was a setup,
It was definitely.
but this is how you make the best out of it. I know you guys have seen my guy Truth Serum. He's all on the live streams on the podcast, and we met him. He's a great guy. He's here in the flesh.
That's True Serum, but then my name on Facebook is Stanley Ford, so that's who I am. And much love and stay strong to every one of y'all, man. And it's a blessing, man. Make sure you go link up with as many TIs as you possibly can. It's really important.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
We're here to remind you guys that TI lives matter all every day. Okay, I want y'all to hashtag that on every social media platform. If you guys got any questions for us, because we just out here just kicking it, man, just getting some fresh air. And I do want to send a special thank you to everybody who took it upon yourself to look out for me in my time of need. I really appreciate you guys, man. I don't know, what I do without you guys, man. Honestly, we came out. I came out here. We had a plan to, do some things, some really major things for the TI community, and
They
what?
got a way to infiltrate and mess up our plans,
Right.
but we're gonna keep it pushing, baby. Right?
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. We're definitely gonna keep it pushing. Definitely gonna keep it pushing. All right, somebody's sending me some messages. We can't do that right now. All right. Alrighty,
Just
righty.
water. We're good.
Yeah. So, what time is it here, man? We are in
It is
7:15.
7:15.
Yep, 7:15. Um, man, it's a beautiful day. In the neighborhood, it's a little cold outside, but you know, yeah. Hashtag TI Lives Matter. All right. So, I want to ask my brother Truth a few questions, man. So, I know you guys see him, in the chat room sometimes, man. But Truth, man, like around it's 2019 July. Around what time? Like around what time did you discover, that there was a such thing as organized stalking, and that you was experiencing these things that we go through, my friend?
You know, I think it was like early 2017.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Obviously, I have the same story as some people, other TIs have. That they realize once they realize that they're targeted, they realize that they probably been targeted many years prior.
Okay.
But in early 2017, I started realizing a lot of strange things, and I think the street theater is what really brought it to my attention.
Okay.
And that was very upsetting.
Right.
I was
Absolutely.
confused.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be afraid or if I was supposed to be scared or
Right.
what was going on. But nevertheless, it was around 2017.
Okay. Okay. And Well, let me see here. It says Posh says, "Hey, Liv, what's up? Are you doing better?" And who said that? Can you volume? Okay. Um, Actually, there's no volume here. Posh said, "Street theater can be so odd." Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Um, are you doing better in Cali, man? It's still, it's still crazy. We're just figuring out things day to day. So to answer that question. But yeah, man. Truth Serum was talking about how he discovered, this organized stalking thing in 2017 due to the street theater, right? And if you guys got any questions at any point in time, for me, Cyber or Truth, right?
That's right.
Type it in. We here to discuss it and have the conversation. Remember, TI Lives Matter all day, every day, right? The revolution begins with us. We got to start the revolution or it's not ever going to happen, okay? So when you start seeing these things and recognizing these things happen, no, you are not crazy, okay? You might be under attack, man. So what kind of, street theater was it that you saw, my friend?
Okay, I think right here in Long Beach, what I was dealing with, I started looking at things like when I would go into a supermarket
Okay.
and go into the parking lot,
Right, right.
I would drive in and maybe three red cars would pull out at the same time. Now you see something like that and it happens one time, okay, whatever. It started happening in different times.
Okay.
I remember when I had my car parked down the street, and then I remember there had a bright yellow vehicle, like a brand new vehicle, right across from where I live, right outside my door. And then they had a bright yellow, brand new bicycle that was not locked, leaned up against a post. And just the bright yellow, just the yellow because of the color, it caught my attention and things like that. Now, these things at the time, I was in the confusion stage, of course, but it started becoming upsetting once I started putting it together because I still didn't have an answer.
Okay.
But those are just some of the things. I mean, like all of us can do, we can run on for hours about it. But the street theater and the sensitization
Right,
of
right,
this whole deal,
right.
that was some of the most some of the biggest things that stood out at that time. So.
Okay. Okay.
I have a question for you. Did you happen to see anything online that maybe people were, attacking you online? Like, I know that the military uses electronic harassment, right? Sometimes with the internet, you'll look at stuff and they'll be perpetrating on you, like whether it be your Facebook page or something else. Did you see anything like that?
Yeah,
Did you
or
notice
you'll
that?
see an advertisement or a video or just something that is pertaining to something that you're going through right at that moment, you know?
I can't say there's anything I can recall right now at the moment,
Okay.
but I would like to say that I remember about 3 months into my targeting,
Right.
um, I woke up. I have an actual picture of it. And anybody that wants to see it, I can send it to them.
Okay.
I woke up in the morning. My drapes were closed and my blinds were closed, and there was a hologram of a skull. It looked like my skull
Wow.
up on the wall.
Oh my God.
And I've never seen anything like it because when I got up, there's like 3 bottles of water in my clock right there at my bedside. And then I'm like, when I put my feet down on the floor, I looked at the wall and I looked at that. Then I looked at my window. It's not possible. There was a little crack in the window. There was a little light comes through, and that was on the wall. But to see that image, that right there, made me start studying more on what they do and the technology that was going on. So,
Okay.
and like I said, my name's Stanley Ford. You ever want to see that picture or that image, all you have to do is just friend me or hit me up on Messenger, and I'll be more than happy to share it with you.
On the Facebook, right?
Yes, indeed.
Stanley Ford on Facebook, guys. Man. Ford on Facebook. If y'all on Facebook, Follow Stanley Ford. That's Truth Serum, man. He's not just a YouTube icon. It's a real guy, and
Yeah.
he's going through some things.
Real human being.
Ti lives matter, man. All day, every day.
Absolutely.
And these are good people right here. They came and sat down at my humble abode, and I was so happy for them to come. And like I said before, having just a basic, regular, chilling conversation. Although we know, as TIs, and when we first meet other TIs, we're checking each other out. We want to see who's authentic and who's real and who's not and this and that. But the vibes were good today. And so we push on from today. And I encourage all TIs to make sure if it's just one TI, because I know other TIs here in Long Beach, meet up with them. Try to meet up as much as you can. Because honestly, I don't really think there's no really way out of this program unless we have masses. That means we must get together, and they spend billions of dollars to make sure that we're isolated. So we must fight that part of it.
Absolutely.
It's healthy for us personally, but we know they spend a lot of money to keep us isolated.
Absolutely.
It's so important that we make sure we go out of the way to make sure, even with TIs, look, just because we're all TIs doesn't mean we all get along. And before we were TIs doesn't mean we would have got along back then.
All right.
We might not have been
Absolutely.
friends because we have different personalities, different likes, different music,
Right.
different things,
Yes,
different social circles. But being that we're TIs, we have to have a little bit of tolerance
Right.
and learn how to deal with each other a little bit better and have some more tolerance, like I said. And I think it will benefit us in the long run,
Right.
if not for our children.
Absolutely. 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 Like one common theme here. Thank you guys for checking us out right now. If you guys are just now tuning in to the live stream, we are out in Long Beach, California right now. With cyber reconnaissance and Truth Serum. Okay. Joe Blunt says, excellent point on the isolation, Truth. Excellent point, my friend. Somebody said, I don't see cyber. Somebody said, I don't see cyber. This is cyber right here.
Hi, I'm here.
Yep, she's here. And actually, guys, we're just getting started. Shout out to, I'm going to start. Floyd, what up, Floyd? Big shout out to Awaken State. Gigi, Joe Blunt. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, we're just kicking things off, man, getting the conversation started. Michelle says it's so great to see you guys together. What's up, Michelle? We love you, man. I love Michelle. She's awesome, man. Yeah, man. And one common theme that we do have, we are all being attacked, all of us. And they're working in triple time and double time numbers to isolate us, just like my friend Truth Serum said.
Hey, next.
And
Hey, tell them about your reading on your RF meeting.
oh my God, I'm gonna tell them about that. I'm gonna definitely tell them about that, the EMF meter. Yeah. So when we got over to Truth's house, we came inside, sat down. He invited us over. Real good guy, man. Great guy. Greatguy.com, right? And when we got on there, we sat down, and I just, I was telling them about the EMF. I showed him my EMF app, and just was taking some readings in his house, and it was the highest I have ever seen in my life. It went up to past 2,000, actually, 2,000 micro Teslas. That is the highest I have ever seen in my life. It shot up, just shot up, man. And we just sat down and we were aware of what was going on, and we have these magnets, and Cyber had a little headache or whatever, but that's the kind of electronic harassment that's going on out here in California, okay? And heart goes out to everybody that's out here that's going through this. Yes, that is high. 2,000, okay? It was over 2,000. It shot up. Like, I couldn't even believe it. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. And these are the type of criminals. This is the type of attacks that these criminals are doing on innocent people in their own homes. In their own homes. So I want to encourage everybody, man. If you feel in something in your house, you have a smartphone, you have an Android, or there are EMF detector apps. Download those apps. You can see where it's coming from, and when you know that where it's coming from, then we'll talk about shielding and what you can do to protect yourself, man. And if you can possibly move away to a safer place, move away. But a lot of TIs is, we're going through some things out here. They're targeting our finances. They're targeting our relationships. They're targeting our brains. I suffered an attack yesterday that I'll talk about, but you know, um, it's just unfortunate, man, that these things are going on in California, man. And you guys know that this is a hub for this organized stalking program. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
I'll let you show them the cell tower that's right next to that palm tree.
Okay.
We'll walk over there.
Okay. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Out here, bro, they have fake trees.
You'll see it.
They're not even real trees.
You'll see it right now. That's all it looks.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool, man. We're gonna definitely check it out in a second. Yeah, man. And thank you guys for tuning in and you know, smashing those thumbs up. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Greatest ever said, my twin sister and I and our family are TIs. Man, man, oh man. Man, oh man. It's so great to see you guys together. Yeah, man. Definitely, definitely. She said, Floyd says, you all rock. Gigi says, I moved, they found me, mobbed me at work for 1 month. Man, that is crazy.
It's hard for you to keep jobs because of the fact that they target us. You know, I was targeted and put in jail, so I can't even use the degrees I have, and I have two, one in accounting and tech. And every job I go to now, I get a background check around me. They see that I've been arrested, and I can no longer work in my field. So I'm taking other jobs, but I mean, I just can't even make enough money to support myself, and it's awful. It sure is.
Right. You know.
So it happens.
Yeah, man. Like, I came out here to, you know, to do some things, and you know, for the TI community, we're gonna launch these things, and you know, that stay at the apartment I was gonna be at was shortly lived. It was, you know, and forced us out on the street, and you know, some unfortunate things happened. But you know what? We're just making the best out of a, you know, unfortunate situation, man. And again, I want to just thank everybody who, you know, looked out for me in my time of need. I really appreciate it, man. And you know, I don't know where I would be, you know, without you guys, man. Check this out. Lost my job because of chronic illness.
Right.
Man, oh man. Hey, Truth Serum, man. I want to ask you a question, man. I see you are on YouTube times checking out the TIs on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Who's some of your favorite channels that you like to watch on YouTube,
wow.
man? Give them a big shout out right now. No TI lives
Really?
matter, man.
You asked the wrong question right now, man. I check out so many.
Yeah.
But I will say this, you know, I can't directly answer your question right now because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
But I will say this, what's important to me, and I think that should be important to the TI community, is that we're going to see a lot of different TIs, and we're going to see a lot of different people with different situations, and some situations don't look like they're TIs. Like some people might be like, how do these people have this, or how do these people have that?
Absolutely.
And
it does happen, man.
and these type of things.
Yeah.
And sometimes I even wonder, like, how I'm not homeless at this point. And then it's like, but I know I'm just, you know, one step from it at any time whenever they try to turn it up on me. But I mean, the thing is that this program has there's so many different programs within this program. It's like some people, they might just use the direct energy weapons. Some people, they might just blacklist them.
Right.
Some people, they might just do a lot of street theater.
Right.
Some people, they want to make sure they broke real quick and all that kind of stuff. And it's real important that it's okay to be judgmental, because that's normal.
Yeah.
It's normal. It's human nature to judge.
Right.
Because we'd still be hunter and gatherers if we didn't judge.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I find it important, as far as I'm concerned, is that we can study even people that we feel that aren't legit, and we can see, like, man, this is kind of phony, man. What's up with this? That's something that we can learn from. Because as we're looking at these people, we're learning and seeing their behavior.
Absolutely.
And we're using that as a reference point to see what other people are doing that are legit.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to learn.
Yeah.
And as Next and Cyber was saying earlier, it's like, look, this technology, we're just figuring this stuff out the last 5, 10, 15 years. But the thing is that this stuff's been going on for a long time.
Okay.
And so therefore, we really probably don't even have a clue of what they're really doing to us.
Right.
Or the general public
Right.
at that. So with that in mind, we have to always be open and try to, I don't want to say empathy, but just try to understand that, well, what that person's going through, I don't even understand. That don't make no sense to me. But that you can learn that and just put it in your memory banks and then move forward and keep pushing forward and do the best to be who you are, because this technology is devastating.
It is.
It really is, and it can cause you to act all kind of ways. I don't have to get into remote neural monitoring and V2, KMK Ultra, and all these things.
Right.
Most of you know about that already. We know that they can record our emotions and they can store our emotions and they can reinsert our emotions at the most unopportune times and cause us to argue with people that we normally wouldn't argue with or behave a certain type of way. So we just have to make sure we just stay conscious as the best we can. And like I would tell anybody, I say, do your best to drink a lot of water and eat right
Right.
and try to sleep as best as you can so we can make best judgments as we move along in this life here.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. We are live, man. This is the TI Lives Matter live stream. Okay? Do you guys know TI Lives Matter? Right now we're gonna take a walk. You wanna take a walk? All right, let's do it, man. We're gonna take a walk and show you what kind of things that they are doing out here. Okay, okay. We're gonna take a walk and show you what kind of things they're doing out here in Cali, man.
We're gonna show you a nice. We're gonna show you a nice one of those. You guys seen them? The nice little hidden 5G cell towers.
Oh yeah.
So we'll show you that right now.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Let me see here. Me. That's right, Autumn. TI Lives Matter all day. You said you got a pee?
And holla at Otto.
Yeah, all day. Nobody says street theater, V2K. I do my usual tactics of forgiving the perps. Then my sins are forgiven. Then pray for what I want, as Jesus says. So the perps are useful to make it to heaven.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to use one of yours.
Big shout out.
But
Things out
I
here.
don't think so.
No?
Not that I know of.
Well,
sure
I see it now. Well, we'll go back.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's it right there.
That's it? Oh, man. Oh, my God.
That's a good one, next.
Yeah, yeah. I took a picture of it. I'm going to see if I can show these guys. Guys, look at this, man. Let me
all
see.
day, every day.
Let me see. Can you guys see this? What's that? Oh, you need, okay. Yo, do you guys see this? See if I can get a good, here you go. Happy to see you all. Next, Cyber and Truth. You guys see that? Let me see.
Wait,
Right
back away, honey, 'cause
here,
Yeah, because that's like way.
here.
You see it back
Come
there?
over here,
Let me
get
see.
away from the palm. Next, get over to this side.
Let me see.
it out.
Better. See it?
If y'all can see, right here where my finger is pointing, that's not a tree. That's not a donut. Okay? That is a cell phone tower, okay? Well, I can't even say cell phone tower. It's a stinger, man. It's emitting frequencies all around us.
We were getting signals way before those things were up.
Oh, yeah. Can you see, guys, can you see that? I wish I could zoom in right there. That, where my finger is pointing, right there, that is not a tree, okay? It's not a tree. What's going on in creation? It's emitting all kind of frequencies. It's a stinger. Let me see if I can get it. See if I can get closer. See if I can get a little closer, man. And look, there's kids out here. Everybody out. It's a little skate park right there. Kids out here playing. You know what I mean? Let me see here, man. Let me see if I can get. I'm gonna see if I can get a little closer so they can see it. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Over here? Okay. You guys watching right now. This is the TI Lives Matter live stream with Truth and Cyber, man. I'm gonna give you guys a glimpse in real time. Thank you guys for joining right now. We are live on the streets, Long Beach, California. Well, no, not Long Beach, California. Yeah, Long Beach, California. That's where we are, live on the streets. Okay. This is not a tree, guys. I'm about to show you right now. They have these things all over California. And these are the things right here. All right. These are the things right here. All right. I just came way over here so you guys can see this thing. All right. Let me switch it around. Bam. Can you see this? This right here. This right here. Can you guys see those cell towers? That's not a tree. It's not a real tree. And thank you guys for smashing those thumbs up. I appreciate it. This thing is a stinger. Oh my God, look at it. It's thick. Oh my God. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? You guys see that? Why are they installing these things and making them look like trees? Do you guys see that, man? I'm trying to get as close as I can to it. Why are they installing these things? Why are they making them look like trees? Guys, type it in the comment section right now. Why are they doing this to us? Why? She says, get away from it. I feel her though, man. Look at that. Why are they installing these things? They saw a thing today. They cause cancer. They've been up to no good.
They actually affect our calcium channels in our cells.
Look at that. Now look, this tree. This is a tree. This is a tree. This is a tree. That's a tree too. This is not a tree. Okay? This right here is not a tree.
People should look up Martin Pall. Martin Pall, P-A-L-L. Martin Pall talks about the 5G and the way it affects our cells and how it is causing cancer and other things. So you guys look him up. Martin Pall. He's on YouTube. He's made public awareness a thing for him to do. He's a doctor. He understands. He's got degrees beyond belief that are in these particular subjects of the 5G network. So people look him up. It's important.
Absolutely, man. One more time. This is not a tree, okay? And I've been seeing them all over California. Even when I was on the train riding in, I think I seen a group of them. It was like 4 fake trees like this. Some of them look like this. Some of them look like pine trees. Some of them look like palm trees. It's not a tree, okay? It's not a tree. Do not believe it, okay? And I don't think they're putting them up there so we get better cell phone coverage, right?
No, they would like to. They would like to say that, of course, but of course it's not true.
Yeah.
The reason why they're up there is to kill us the fuck off.
That's
Sorry.
Oh no, you guys didn't hear that, all right? TI Lives Matter, all right?
They heard that.
TI Lives Matter, okay? I mean, like, come on, man. Like, you know, they mess with our cell phones. They mess with our electronics.
Those things will fry you,
Uh-huh.
and they have no clue.
Right.
You talking about
Right.
jumping off? You talking about gigs? You talking about 60 gigs, 80 gigs, or whatever it may be?
Mhm.
That can cause water molecules to vibrate on their axis and shit.
Right.
And what are we made of?
Right.
Crazy
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Man. And they're all over California, you know? And then people who do live in California, man, you guys are soldiers, man. You guys are the real Rough Riders. Seriously. The real Rough Riders. Man. Yo, Truth, do you remember when they put those things up? Or one day it was just there?
Nah, you know what? I had moved over here a year ago.
Okay.
It was already there.
One day. Oh, okay, it was already there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I'm starting to wonder now when these things started to go up. They just sneak them on in there and we don't know what's happening. And I know for a fact that they're using those things to emit the frequencies.
I know Sacramento was the first next. I know Sacramento was the first city.
Okay.
Yeah, to go 5G.
Okay.
In California.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this stuff is already, it's up and cracking now. It's on and cracking because if you get on your phone and you look and see your neighbor's Wi-Fi,
right,
you can see some of them got 5G on there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The smart meters. I'm wondering, do they have the smart meters? I know they probably got them. This is Cali, man.
They got them.
Everywhere. They're nationwide. There is no non-smart meters now. That's a joke if you think you can do.
These kids outside playing,
Without one.
you know, smart meters.
See, there are covers that you can put on smart meters
Yeah.
that can, what you call this? That can block the
radiation.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
I saw a house go up in my neighborhood.
Hey, y'all got to meet next, man. He's good people.
You heard it
Good
first.
people.
Remember what first, okay? remember where you heard it first. Okay? Smash those thumbs up. All right? And let's get the conversation started. If y'all have any questions for me, Cyber, or Truth Serum, type it in right now. You know? Hey, Denise, what's going on? She said, hey, guys. Cyber is looking great, as well as you next. What about my man, Truth Serum? Come on, man. Look at that guy, man.
I'm all right. Flo.
Look at that guy.
Old man hanging in there.
Look at that guy, man. Come on, man. We're beautiful people. We're beautiful people.
When you Marilyn
We're beautiful
Manson.
people. Yeah, man. Marilyn Nixon. Beautiful people. All right, man. It's just a nice cool day out here, man. Out here in Long Beach, California, man. Man, big shout out to Charles Hall. New Creation said, "Hey, Truth Serum, what's going on?
Right here, baby.
What's going on?
We're right here in Long Beach, California, man. We're just doing the best we can. And out here, man, like I said before earlier in the podcast, is it a podcast or is it just a stream?
It's a live stream.
It's just a live stream, but the
TI
thing is
Matter.
that I feel blessed. We got my girl up in here. Where's she at? She's right here.
What's up?
And we all doing our thing. We're conversating, just talking about our experiences and thinking about what we can do, how we can meet more TIs, because we really need to get together.
Absolutely.
We cannot win this shit if we don't.
Absolutely.
It's impossible. Excuse me.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gonna talk about that for years to come.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. It is all good, man. I'm glad that you guys are now joining us. The chat room is popping right now.
How you doing, my man?
Good day?
Fresh air.
Good day? TI Lives Matter? Yeah. That's right. That's right. TI Lives Matter. You heard them.
Let me in your house. I can do those two things. Grab my phone.
You heard them. Yo, you guys got any questions right now? Type it in. Barbecue at my place. Everyone come. All right. Where's the barbecue, man? Let me know. We're going to pull up. We're going to pull it up. We're going to pull up. You all right?
I gotta go to the bathroom and I gotta
Oh.
get my sweater. I'm freezing.
Okay. Cool.
Can you do me a favor?
Where are you going, sir? You got it.
Oh, bring the pack of smoke. We can smoke them up.
All right. It's barbecue at my place in AZ. Oh, hey, what's up, Liv? What's going on?
Ain't nobody gonna gang stalk right now.
Mm.
Because we already know that pussy clot shit don't even work on this side, man.
No.
They try to do that when you're by yourself. See,
Yeah,
see, that's what they do. That's why we have to be together.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They can be bigger, faster, stronger.
Mm-hmm.
But they mentally weak because they done gave in. They sell outs.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Absolutely. We here, man. We here, you know? Now, what I want to say is, man, look at this. I'll take a seat here. Oh, man. Man. What I want to say to everybody that's going through something like us, you know, real recognize real. And, you know, they're isolating us for a reason. You know, they're sabotaging, you know, what we're trying to do for a reason. We're really good peoples, man. All of us, everybody that's on this live stream right now, you know, whether you smash that thumbs up or not, we got to keep things moving, man. You know, regardless of what comes against us, no matter who tries to stop us from whatever, we just got to keep things moving, you know, and that's what we're going to do, you know. Denise says, if I only had gas money to get there. Oh, man.
Hey, Denise, man, hopefully one day, you know what I mean? We understand how
It's in California, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, it's like that sometimes. We
Yeah.
have it sometimes we don't. But, you know, just be with us. You know, you're on here. We're live.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you can meet up, link up.
Yeah. Denise is real good people, bro. Straight up. Everybody on here, man, we all good peoples, man. You know? And, you know, I some things since I've been out here. I actually got hit with some kind of frequency last night. Excuse me. When I was up, I couldn't sleep, bro. Like I couldn't sleep for, I want to say, almost the whole time I've been out here. Last night was like the first night I really got some sleep, and it was some kind of frequency that hit me with where I felt like, you know, everything was coming against me. Have you guys ever felt this before? Everything was coming against me, you know, You think people are, closing in on you? You might even see figures moving outside or shadows in the next room. You guys ever felt anything like that? Bravestone says, my prayers are with you guys. Charles Hall says, radio towers are like a torch. Yes, they are, man.
Indeed.
Yeti Dog says, any more quakes out there? Man, I haven't felt any earthquakes, but it was funny, man.
Don't ask me about no goddamn earthquake, because they can go ahead and we need a number 9 out in this motherfucker.
Man.
You know what I mean? Bring some reality back to this reality or
Yeah.
sub-reality we're living in. You know what I mean? But I mean, it sounds cruel because I don't want innocent people to die. But I mean, the thing is that the reason why I say that, I really feel not only because I have a certain animosity against the system and the government and how, as me as a disabled veteran, I felt like I was doing something. I eventually learned that what I was doing wasn't for what I thought it was. But nevertheless, I feel that way sometimes, but we don't want harm on innocent people.
Right.
But as far as the earthquake shit, man, you guys don't worry about that stuff. Whether you live in tornado land or hurricane land or whatever's going on or flooding and stuff like that, just do your best, and don't worry about that kind of stuff. We have to take care of each other, and, I don't want to drag on if I have nothing really else to say on
It's
that
all
particular
good.
subject.
It's all good, man. We got to do the best we can to take care of each other. But you want to hear something that's crazy, bro?
What's up?
The first day I touched down here was July 4th. There was a hurricane. It was not a hurricane. It was a tornado. No, it was an earthquake. It was an earthquake. I said it was a tornado. What am I thinking? It's a tornado at the train station.
Oh.
No, it was an earthquake.
Life's a tornado now.
Yeah, it was an earthquake. And the next day, it was another earthquake. And the day after that, it was another earthquake. Did I feel the earth shaking? No, I didn't feel it. There were people who felt it. You felt it, right, Trooth?
Yeah, I didn't feel the first one. I think it was on Friday or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But I know this weekend I had felt that one. And I just sat down and I was just shaking my head like, because it really, those things don't really matter to me.
Okay.
I'm not a tough guy or anything like that. I'm just a regular person. But the
Right.
thing is that when I look at the issues that we're dealing with on how innocent people are having their lives destroyed and they're being tortured 24 hours a day,
Right.
7 days a week,
Absolutely.
365 goddamn days
Absolutely.
out of the year.
Absolutely.
And that's something that I like to deal with. That's something that I deal with mentally. And when I'm dealing with other TIs, man, that's on the level. That's how we talk.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is fucked up.
It
Excuse
is.
my language. He don't like us cussing on there. But the thing is that it's foul.
It is.
But we can't lay down. What we have to do is strategize,
Mm-hmm.
unite,
Mm-hmm.
get it together, and we have to. One of the things we have to learn how to put our differences. People are different. We come from different demographics.
Right.
We're brought up different, so we have different things that we like and different things we don't like. But when it comes to the TI business, man, we're gonna have to at least lend an ear. We're gonna at least have some kind of empathy, and then at the same time, you got to be sharp and be smart about things.
Mm-hmm.
But meeting people, I think that's the best thing, and that's the only solution to me.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 or 2, 3 people, that's cool to start.
Yeah.
And the next has been around way more than that. But the thing is that I think once you start getting hundreds together,
Absolutely.
and we can walk down the street, because I never been big on marches, especially when it comes to how African American people have been dealing with marches.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
I'm somewhat of a historian myself.
Mm-hmm.
The whole marching thing ain't really too good,
Okay.
not that effective.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you this: if TIs get together, we get in together by the hundreds.
Yeah.
And we got to make plans. We have to make our way to get to wherever this meeting's gonna be.
Absolutely.
And when you go on the street and you start talking to people,
Yeah.
then they can't say all these 100 people or these whole 50 people or 80 people or whatever it may be are crazy.
Right.
If you guys saw what happened up in Sacramento, I think that was really good. I think that what they did up in Sacramento was definitely, it was a success
Right.
story, I think.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. It was just, I was watching it on my phone live, and I was just proud just seeing the people out there.
Mm-hmm.
I almost had almost a little guilt, just a little bit of guilt, because I couldn't get there, but I had a legitimate reason why I couldn't get there. But
Okay.
especially being in California. But nevertheless, y'all, keep your heads up. And most TIs, I haven't talked to a stupid TI yet. So we got sense. We got to put it together. We got to do our best. We just got to do our best.
That is a whole fact. We definitely have to do our best at all times, man. No matter, what is coming against us, no matter what attacks we have to endure through, right? Doesn't mean God doesn't love us, man, because he's not doing this. It's the evil ones that's coming against us, because they know who we are. Do you know who you are? You know? Do you know who you are? That is the question. Let me see here. Yeti Dog says, I've been attacked by shadow beings a couple, a couple years ago. Man, oh man. Let me see here. These comments is rolling in. New Creation says, I repent daily with no lies within me. Caddy Gaddis, what's going on, Caddy? It says, hasn't been bad, but the last 2 days, they're starting again. I've been calling Homeland Security because our government can only afford that equipment. Right, you know? The government, those are the ones that are doing this, man. Like, they're funding these things. Like, they're hiring these street level gang stalkers to be following us around and, harassing us when we try to do regular things, And it's sad, man, how they instill this paranoia in people through through other human beings, right?
Through a brilliant, diabolical program, man.
Absolutely. Through other human beings, they will do anything for money. Money is the motivation. And through these, these cell phone towers and these fake trees and these things that we just showed you a little while ago. If you guys are in California, type it in right now. Let me know who's in California, man, because it is real out here, man. It is definitely real out here, man. And, my heart goes out to everybody that's going through this, no matter where you are. You know what I mean? Like, I have experienced this thing in many states, from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast, And this is my first time out here. And, things kind of took a left turn, but we making the best out of it. How you doing, ma'am? Good? All right, cool. Let me see here. Nobody says, I'm in Cali. All right, nobody? It says, I'm in Cali. As you know, man, that's what's up, bro. Tyance, it's great to see you next. Let me see. You are the best from Australia. Let me see. Hey, what's up, Laura? I know who I am, but I'm tired. Yeah, man, I definitely understand, man. Um, I go through it too, man. Like, they've been beaming me with some kind of frequency, man, and I can't even go to sleep. Last night was the first time I got some sleep, man, in a few days. You know. Let me see here. The fallen angels were all over me many nights, like 200 of them. Man, oh man, hasn't been bad, but in the last 2 days they're starting again. I've been calling home. Okay, yeah, I read that one. Okay, New Creation. We're in Cali. Right now we are in Long Beach, man. This is Long Beach, California, man, and I didn't realize how big this whole thing was until I got here, man. Like, this is my first time out here, but this is really big, man.
Long Beach is a large city.
It's really big, man. I thought Long Beach was like just like a little town, but this is big. Y'all even got a downtown.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man, let me ask you a question, man.
What's up?
Where, like, geographically in Long Beach, have you endured through the worst gang stalking?
That's easy to answer. Right now, I'm closer up to like PCH, which is like, like about a mile from the beach. But
Okay.
prior to a year ago, I was living on 4th Street in Junipero, which is just like you could roll a softball down to the beach. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it was right there. So I used to run the stairs and ride my bike and exercise down at the beach.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. Down there, that community,
Mhm.
it's more of a middle upper class community,
Okay.
and the gang stalking was crazy.
Wow.
I mean, it was mad crazy. It was like so heavy. But I noticed over there that they weren't like ashamed of doing what they're doing. Like, when I say that, meaning they weren't apprehensive about who you might be or anything like that. They were just going at it heavy in front of everybody.
Okay.
It was just heavy.
Wow.
Once I moved up a little bit more to the ghetto where I'm at,
Mhm.
and then now it's a little more slight.
Okay.
Just kind of like when I go to LA
Mhm.
and I go visit,
Mhm.
and then I go to LA.
Okay.
I see white people, black people, mostly melanated people
Okay.
out there in LA, and they're doing it. But then a lot of the melanated people, when I see them doing it,
Mhm.
they look like they know. They almost got like a shame on their face.
And
Almost
then like they
because
know
they
they're
know I
guilty.
know.
Okay.
You know what they doing. They
Mhm.
don't, and they're not really doing it like full-heartedly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you know, it's just one of those things, man. But that's my personal experience. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
you
Okay.
know, yeah.
Definitely. Definitely, man. It's you know what, man. It's just unfortunate, bro, and it breaks my heart that to
Yeah, you got this
to see the
Where that light at?
that people will people will do anything for money, man. You know, people will participate in the suffering of others.
Brother next.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Just for money. You know, money is the motivation, man. Let me see, right in your face targeting. That's a fact. That is a whole fact. Big shout out to Tanya. Hey, how you doing, Tanya? Let me see here. They can turn the nicest person against you. That's a fact, man. What I always say this, you know, like if a person can be turned against you, then that person was never for you. You know, not only money but crack and meth. Yeah, right. So yeah. Let me see. People will do anything for power, control, and lies.
Real talk. Real talk.
Targeted individual from Rhode Island. Let me see.
Rhode Island in the house.
Why do they hire meth heads? That's easy. Well,
Money, 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 money.
yeah, man.
Money.
Yeah.
People do all kind of shit for money.
Oh yeah.
You see.
Mhm.
But see, you can't buy the two most important things in this life,
Mhm.
and that's love and respect.
Mhm.
You can't buy them. I don't care if you're a billionaire. You can have a million women around you, laying around doing whatever they want. That don't mean they love you, and they sure the hell don't respect you. So we know that. So they doing that shit. They just suckers, man. And the thing is, if you're not a sucker, then don't be a sucker. Be who you are.
Oh yeah.
And now at this point, we really don't have a choice.
Right.
I mean, there's always choices. I don't like to say that, but the thing is that do what you know is right, and do what you know.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact, man. And if you guys are on Facebook, man, follow my boy Stanley.
Oh yeah, Stanley Ford. I got a little content, little stuff up there. I'm not extra special or nothing. I throw up stuff. TI/Truther. I throw things out there. I talk about black people. I talk about white people. I talk about Mexicans. I talk about Asians. I talk about anybody on this planet as long as I'm speaking truth. And I try to I pull the reins a little bit. I don't want to be disrespectful to cultures or anything of that nature. That's not my idea of fun. But the thing is that I like to put things out there because as TIs, we know. Once we became a TI, we started realizing the truth. Like, damn. So all this shit on TV and all this Republican and Democratic stuff, it's all fake.
Right.
It's all
yes.
just a play. And we're sitting here watching the play. But now we know it. So it's not a game anymore because we're fighting for our lives. So we gotta just step up, man.
Absolutely. We gotta step on up. If you guys are on Facebook, man, friend my boy Stanley Ford right here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Let's see here. How are you doing there? I heard it's bad where you are for targeting. Yes, it definitely is, man. This is one of the.
Cali is heavy. But then I never like to really talk about that much because I don't even want to insinuate that I'm like minimizing any other town because I could be in Montana. You know what I mean? If their gang stalking me in Montana, and it's not nearly as bad as New York, Florida, Texas, or Cali, or Washington, or Oregon, that don't mean shit because what that individual is dealing with is traumatic.
Absolutely.
So I never like to minimize anybody's. That's why I really think it's anybody's situation. So I think it's so important that we have to use a little empathy and understand that some people seem like they have a little easier, and perhaps they do. But the thing is, that doesn't make it like they're off the hook. You know what I mean? So, and we've all been, how do you call it? When they watch us.
Monitor, surveillance.
Yeah, we've all been watched and surveilled. They know our weaknesses, our strong points, and all these things. So they deal with us differently.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Gigi said truth. Truth. Let's go. Money, money. It's cheaper, cheaper. Guys, this is the TI Lives Matter live stream, okay? With Cyber, True Serum. Let's see here, man. Money and threats. Let's see here. You are a true TI. We have to help each other however you can. Peace. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. We have to help each other, guys. All right? And I appreciate everybody, contributing to this channel, man, and helping me get to you guys and give you guys great content, producing great
How you
content.
doing, sir?
Um, After this stream is over, I'm definitely gonna leave a link in the comment section. If you guys want to contribute to the channel, go ahead. If not, it's all good. Smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let us know how you feel about these live
Let them
streams.
know.
We bringing you the Truth Serum, right? We bringing you the Truth
Well,
Serum.
that's what they say about the Truth Serum. Take it in.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Take it in. Cyber reconnaissance here on the ones and twos, man. And this has really been a really crazy a week, should I say? It's
Yeah.
not a week.
Has it even been a week? 3 days? 4
Maybe,
days?
yeah, about 3 or 4 days, man.
4 days.
Let's see. He said,
Cyber in the house.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. She is so pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Chosen One says, "Are you off the streets?" No, bro, we are on the streets, bro. That's what we're on the streets right now. Doing what we gotta do. Um, you know, it's been a crazy, crazy experience. That Cyber, you wanna tell them about a little bit about, these last 3 days, or
Well, when somebody basically threatens to kill you, it's time to move on.
right?
If that means you have to go to the street, then you have to go to the street. And so here I go, off again on another one of my day in the life of a TI,
Okay. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
And Cyber's actually gonna be starting a new channel here, and
Yes.
we're gonna link that. You guys better check her out. Subscribe. Okay. Now out here, they have a lot of helicopters going by. Let's see here, man. These helicopters. If you can see that helicopter right there, that is the helicopter. You know what I mean? That's what they do. That's what they do out here. Does that bother you, Truth? When
No.
we had these helicopters flying by?
That shit don't bother me. What the fuck?
Okay.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of that, especially in the LA area, because of all the police activity. People seem to forget how many people live in LA, a ton. So that does not necessarily mean that you are being air campaigned. It just means that there's that many people the cops are trying to watch, and they're having their helicopters up there required. So it just depends on the town you're in and what you see. You know what I mean? If you're from a big town, you're going to see helicopters because there are police presence there, right? Now, if you live like in a small town in Mississippi or Montana or Minnesota or whatever state that may be, basically you're not going to see as many. And if you do see them going over your house, then maybe you are being air campaigned. But you just need to take it with a grain of salt and recognize where you're at and what you're seeing for the amount of people that are in the area.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Okay.
And to elaborate on that, keep in mind with remote neural monitoring is that when aircraft do fly over you, remember they can insert those feelings of anxiety when the aircraft is passing by.
Absolutely.
So you have anxiety, even though that motherfucker ain't gonna drop no bombs on your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that you have anxiety, so you pay attention to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind and those type of stuff.
Absolutely. Cyber, you want to tell them about your new channel that you're going to be starting?
Yes, so I have a new, because of the fact that I've been censored and I have people watching my other cyber reconnaissance channel, I've come up with a new one. It's cyber9inchnails at Gmail or cyber9 on YouTube. I have not posted any content yet. I'm going to start as soon as possible, but I wanted to get it out there just so you know that I am going to have a new channel, cyber9, okay? So just be aware and expect to see content coming out on it. As soon as it does, I will let Nex know, and he will probably do a live stream for me just so he can reiterate that I have new content out there.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. And when I get in a new safe space, where I can, get this content pumped out, we're gonna bring TNN back. We're gonna keep you guys updated on all the exclusive of what's going on. You know what? One thing that I noticed after I launched TNN,
What's that?
like my life just got really crazy, bro.
They don't want us to have the targeted news network out there, and we are going to start it because what that content is going to bring, hopefully, recognition to the DI community, to the masses.
Right.
So the more people we have watch it, the more stories that we post, the better it is for everybody involved.
Absolutely, man. And we need you guys to share it. Tell everybody you know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. who's targeted. You know, TNN is coming back with all the news exclusives. You know, Cyber's coming with the new channel. Let's see here. That channel was great. Next, let's see here. You staying in LA? Well, yeah, man, we out here. Is Long Beach considered LA?
It's in Los Angeles County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, we came out here to you know, check my boy Troop Serum, and
No doubt.
we've just kind of been floating around so far. Actually, I came out here to you know, launch some new things, and there was a what do you want to say, gang stalker?
A perpetrator, gang stalker,
Perpetrator.
whatever you want to call him.
Yeah,
Somebody
man.
sent to make sure that Nex and I couldn't get our the TNN network off the ground like we were planning. So
Yeah.
it did happen.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's going to stop us. It's just going to delay it.
Right, right. So, yeah, kind of put us both, you know, like I lost the place that I was staying, and, you know, we ended up out on the streets, and we kind of just been moving around. That was in Ventura, and Ventura, right?
Yeah,
And
good call.
now we're in Long Beach visiting Truth Serum right here. Real TI, you know, TI Lives Matter, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And yeah, man, we've just been, you know, out and about trying to figure things out. But for Anarchy Order, he says, I'm a few hours from LA. Okay, big shout out to you, bro. Um, anybody have body parts hit? Have you ever had any of your body parts hit? Somebody just asked that question.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I lay in bed. Sometimes I'll lay down in bed, and then my shoulder will just jump.
Right.
It'll just jump and spasm a couple times, and I know it's them. And in my mind, I just say, man, fuck y'all, and I try to go to sleep. But
Right.
you know, it's unfortunate. Even when I get on the bike and exercise,
Right.
it hit my shoulder and it causes my arm to kind of twerk and whatever the fuck.
Right.
And then you know, like they want me to crash or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the thing is that you know, sometimes I'm not religious or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like that Serenity poem, I always did like it.
Okay.
You know, when it comes to about worrying about and dealing with things that you can control and things you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if you have the funds to shield yourself, then do so. But
Right.
if you don't, like I don't,
Mm-hmm.
so then the thing is that then if you can't control it, then do your best to maintain.
Right.
Because this shit's diabolical, man, and it's
Absolutely.
torture and it's rough. It's cold-blooded, man.
Absolutely.
You know, and I believe in love, and I also believe in war.
Okay.
And
Okay.
It's going to take a revolution to stop this.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
absolutely going to take a revolution.
I agree with you, Cyber.
We cannot do this by going to Congress. They are not listening because they are already mind controlled themselves.
That's right.
That's why my friend Justin died, because he went there to talk to them, to try to get them to listen to him, because he was actually a part of the Army Rangers and he was taken out. They killed him for going to the Pentagon and Congress in DC. So we must not.
Hey, Cyber, I don't know if they remember ever hearing this, man. They said the revolution will not
Be
be televised.
That's a fact.
They're not going to put on TV and say it's on and cracking.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to get it cracking.
That's right. Right. Get the movement started. TI Lives Matter. All right. Let me see here. We got a lot of comments popping in right now. Gang Stock in Australia. What's going on, buddy?
Australia in the
Yes,
house.
sir.
I know some good people out in Australia.
Sir.
Real good people, man. I wish I had loot. I'd go out there and hang out.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go out there.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Go out there and chill, man. You know what I mean? There's some good people out there, and I know they hitting hard in Australia, man. From what a handful of people told me that live out there, they hit hard out there. So they're 5G'd out, but most of the planet's gonna be 5G'd out. Frequencies are all in the air. If we could see it, we'd be ducking for cover.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Chosen One said, if you need shelter, I got you. Trust the real TI. Big shout out to you, Chosen One. Man, Tanya says, yes, watch All Eyes with Lasers. Let me see. TI have to reunite. That's what they don't want. That's right. Chosen One says, you have a home next? No, I do not have a home right now.
But he working on it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I'm working on it. All right, so let's see here. Chosen One says, so do I. No, they're not listening. Laura says, speak the truth, girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's start the movement. That's right. Let's start the movement, man. TI Lives Matter, man. That's the movement. Gang stalking, Baltimore, Maryland. Man, you have a home with me, man. I really appreciate that, man. I really do. Man, have you ever traveled outside of Long Beach and experienced any gang stalking outside of these this vicinity here?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Okay,
I'm originally from Belize and
okay.
came to America when I was like 2 years old.
Big shout out to Belize.
Yeah, it's a small country,
Okay.
poor in funds but rich, if you dig.
Mhm.
The I went late 2017. I went stayed for 4 months. I came back in 2018 February. Just to give you guys a quick idea of what I dealt with being targeted. Um, when I got out there, um, I have family that's out there, and I don't like to talk too much about my family and things like that.
Okay.
But the thing is that when I was out there, I was kind of waiting to see what kind of targeting they're gonna do.
Okay.
And remember, I'm from like a village. I'm from like where it's like dirt roads and mango trees and avocado trees and
Okay.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Caribbean shit, right?
Mhm.
So it's like the thing is that when I got there, everything was smooth, and then after about 3 weeks or so, that's when I started getting them shots to my feet and my hands.
Okay.
So I was getting that electronic torture.
Okay.
That was happening. But the thing is that when it comes to like street theater,
Mhm.
they really couldn't do it out there because of the population.
Okay.
As far as like smear campaigns,
Okay.
which is one of the things that's significant, I think, in this whole
Mhm.
targeting.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Because
sir.
that's part of having us isolated.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
the I didn't really. It wasn't significant because I was only there for 4 months. But the thing is that out there, if you go to somewhere else, because that's just one spot on the planet. There's many places to go. But I can tell you about this place, and I can say this: when I went out there, the only kind of like street theater I ever really noticed is like when I went to the city. I was with a friend in a mini mall, and they had little restaurants in the mini mall, and you had like some people would pass, down the hallway,
Okay.
and see people look at their phone, then they look at you, like as if they see your picture on the phone,
Mhm.
and they look to see if it's you,
Okay.
and shit like that. Then they look at me, then they put their head down and keep going.
Okay.
So it really wasn't significant. It wasn't really shit because out there, if you know 4 people, they probably know damn near everybody.
In Belize.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's like in the country anywhere.
Okay.
It's like people know each other.
Okay.
And so, all right, baby, working. Yes, sir. All right now, you take care, bro. And so anyway, the so as far as with the street theater and stuff like that, it wasn't really effective.
Okay.
So you get a little peace of mind with that. But I don't know, flat Earth, round Earth, satellites, and what's going on with that stuff, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, either it's satellites that was nailing my ass when I was there,
Okay.
or it was somebody they set up.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the village nearby, or I heard they can do it from distance anyway.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, hey, there's no, I can't say there's no real escape, but I don't think it's about escaping.
Mhm.
I think it's about confronting,
Right.
uniting,
Right.
getting it together, and fighting, because we're dealing with the elite.
Okay.
We're not dealing with just one government or just a group of rich people.
Right.
This is a plan.
Absolutely.
Georgia Guidestones will tell you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, that's my story on that next. But
Okay.
other than that, man, just love to everybody, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
man.
after this, I'm gonna go get me a beer and drink that motherfucker.
Okay. All right.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's
I hear
what's
you, bro.
up.
So how has being in this organized stalking program, how has that affected your relationships, bro? Like your relationships with family or friends, and yeah, you wanna just speak on that for a quick
Yeah,
second?
I'll speak a little bit on that.
Okay.
I've chosen to, for the most part, to isolate myself from watching, and blessings to everybody that make videos and is
Okay.
on YouTube, because I got to get a different understanding of what people go through with family members. And I'm isolated. The One of the interesting things about it is that I took the approach of like not being around them.
Okay.
I told people in my family that's close to me that that I'm targeted,
Right.
that if I hang around you, you'll probably be manipulated, bought, or something, or threatened, or whatever it may be. So I just rather avoid that. Just live your life, do your thing. Just know I'm okay.
Okay.
And I'll holler at you online or on the phone every now and again, shoot you a text and see how you're doing and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I've taken that route.
Right.
I'm a super social person.
Right.
As a drug and alcohol counselor, a social worker,
Okay.
I'm a social person. I love people.
Right.
But you know, I like my personal time as well.
Absolutely.
And so all I did is just multiply that by 10, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
real talk. I mean,
Yes,
because
sir.
what can a motherfucker do, really? I mean, it's like I can go around and test my luck and go and try to hang out places where I know I don't even feel like I fit in,
Mhm.
and just try to hang and stay tight.
Yeah.
But look, man, I'm 50 fucking years old. So
Okay.
what the fuck, man? I've been through that shit.
Okay.
So the thing is that I got to keep moving forward
Okay.
and do what I got to do. And for people that's like 30 and 20, man, my blessings are out to y'all. I mean, for knowledge and wisdom, because with wisdom comes with time. But the knowledge, you can get it because it's in your fucking back pocket. Get it? Try to utilize what you can and get with other TIs and just socialize,
Okay.
because a lot of this shit don't make no fucking sense in the real world. And to me, for cussing all that like that, and you know, respect, I don't mean no disrespect to anyone,
Right.
but it's like, man, this shit ain't right.
Right.
And so we know it ain't right. So therefore, we
That's
got to
right.
keep pushing hard.
That's right.
Hard.
Yes, man.
Just go at them.
Yeah.
Look, man, these people that are doing that shit are fucking weak.
Right.
So they weak, and we walking by ourselves, and then you're going to have a group of clowns?
Right.
Man, go to 7-Eleven and get some nachos and a
Right.
beer
Okay.
or a soda.
Okay.
And do whatever the fuck you do and live your life.
Absolutely.
I know. It's stressful.
Yeah, man.
Trust me. My
Yeah.
face is fat. Look.
Nah, man. That bitch ain't fat. You know, going through what we go through, man. This thing can be very strenuous and stressful. Okay.
What?
And it's hard to, wake up sometimes and when you can get sleep, right? Because I'm one of those people. I'm sleep deprived, man. Do you go through the sleep
Yeah,
deprivation?
I get that sleep deprivation sometimes,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
And that's when the only times I feel glad I ain't got no job. Because I
Okay.
be like, God damn, I can
Yeah.
just sleep. And like, you know, if I stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, then they let me sleep, and then I get up at fucking 11, I'm good.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But if you have a fucking schedule you got to deal with, that becomes difficult.
Yeah.
And so,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean?
They play off of that too.
They know. They
Yeah.
know. So the thing is, I deal with that, but I don't have no job.
Okay.
So fuck them.
Okay. That's right. You heard it first.
But I do want to get, I do want to get back to work though.
Yeah.
Don't get that shit twisted.
Oh yeah.
The thing is that man, let me stop because I get emotional about this shit. I
Right,
be
for
feeling
real,
a
for
kind
real.
of way because
Yeah.
I be like thinking like,
Yeah.
you know, this is a live stream, people sitting there listening. I
Right.
ain't trying to be no clown or nothing like that. But the thing
Right.
is that sometimes you gotta laugh at shit
You
because
do. You do.
these motherfuckers. Look, like when I wear my headphones and I go into like a 7-Eleven,
Right.
I have my headphones on, and
Yeah.
then there's 2 people in 7-Eleven when I get there.
Okay.
And then about like 2 or 3 minutes later,
Uh-huh.
there's like 10 motherfuckers coming in, all behind each other like a bunch of stupid ass cattle. You know what I mean? Like sheep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Walking off a cliff, man.
Mhm.
And they coming in to fuck with me.
Oh.
Look,
No.
I wear headphones, so therefore when I'm talking shit, I'm not
Oh, no.
schizophrenic.
Right.
You know what I'm doing? Because I'm talking to somebody on my phone,
Right.
but I really not.
Right.
But I'm talking to them.
Mhm.
And they be trying to make some coffee and do whatever they do, walking
Mhm.
around back and forth. They ain't really trying to buy nothing.
Mhm.
Man, look, man, I be like, you some stupid motherfuckers,
Oh,
man.
no.
And I say that, but the thing is that I'm saying it on my phone, so it's my
Right.
earbuds, so it's not like you talking to me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with
Oh
that
man. You know.
That's real talk right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. That's the Truth Serum. Okay, guys. That was Truth Serum. And going through this, man, I'm telling you, man, it could be very stressful. It could be strenuous. It's frustrating. You know what I mean? And then, when you're in a situation where you don't have anywhere to live, or you don't know what's gonna happen the next day, and you know what I mean, like.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough if you're there and you just sit there and you're trying not to be stressed out about getting scared that you have nowhere to go the next day.
Right.
But it's hard, and it happens so frequently that you just never ever know. You know, you just never know what's going to happen next, and it seems
Right.
like you're dodging bullets, like literally, right? There may not be physical bullets
Yeah.
yet, but they could be, just life situations that just keep getting thrown at you, and you try and you try and you try. And every other day I wonder if I'm gonna end up on the streets myself.
Right.
And it's
Right. Here we are on the streets. Right.
right.
Here we are.
We all right together.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. Remember about fear, because with war tactics, fear is one of the number one war tactics. Actually, it's not the number one war tactic. The number one war tactic is divide and conquer.
That's a fact.
You
That's
know,
a fact.
you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, remember,
burn.
the fear thing,
Sorry.
we all want to live.
Yes.
We all have dreams and aspirations.
Yes.
But don't let fear take over, because that's how they get us, man.
Mm-hmm.
They stop us from going. Like, sometimes I feel I lay in my house. In my, not house, but in my small abode. I have a small apartment, and it's like, I lay in there and I feel like, man, I want to go out,
Right.
but why should I?
Mm.
Normal circumstances,
Right.
I'm out there.
Absolutely.
Just like y'all and y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, fuck fear. But don't have that. You gotta, it doesn't happen overnight, but just work on it.
Right.
Work on it.
Absolutely.
Whatever you study, whatever you read, whatever you watch on YouTube, whatever you do, study it, check it out. Don't worry about that fear. Once you can get rid of that fear,
Right.
you done conquered part of them. Because they are, they're feeding off of our fear. It's just like when we, as TIs, when we roll around in the day,
Right.
and we do our thing,
Yeah.
and something fucked up happens. We get in like an argument
Mm.
or something with somebody and it's really upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it seem like the rest of that fucking day is fucked up?
Oh my goodness.
Because they are feeding off of us.
Yes.
I don't get into the spiritual part.
Okay.
I feel like once the technology opens us up and makes us weak, that's when the spiritual part comes in.
Okay.
But I believe that it just kick ass.
Oh man, that's right, man. You heard it first. That's my guy, Trooth, Serum, man. That's what you heard it first, man. I think we got a birthday. I think somebody's birthday is today. I think.
Ooh.
Katie.
Caddy.
Just passed it.
Caddy Gaddis.
Katie, by the way.
Happy birthday, Caddy Gaddis.
Yeah.
Much blessings to you, darling.
I think that's Caddy. That's not Katie.
Okay.
Oh.
Catty. Caty. Am I saying it right, Caddy?
Katie.
Is it Katie or Caddy? Let it put one. Caddy for one or Katie for two. Let us know what's going on.
Caddyshack. I remember that movie Caddyshack.
That was a good movie, wasn't it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's what people, they was getting fucked up on that movie.
Oh man. New Creation says fear is a liar. Chosen One says, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Friday. When is Friday? What's today? Tuesday?
Today Monday, man. If it was
Today's
Tuesday,
Monday?
we'd be eating tacos right now.
Man.
Ah, it's Taco
Oh,
Tuesday.
shit.
Ah.
Taco Tuesday. All right, let's see here. A lot of tacos out here in California, man. A lot of taco stands
no ground beef.
everywhere. No ground beef. Denise says fear
Is
and
it beef?
anger. For an record now, it isn't too bad. Yes, start praising God. Fear goes away. Yes, by God's grace. Okay, that's what's going on too. Okay, Katie, you was right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you was right. It's Katie. Big shout out to Katie. Birthday girl's coming on Friday. Yes, Autumn, but thankfully I deliver for Amazon, so I'm out on my own. All right, Lynette, beloved daughter of God. I agree with you, Denise. We cannot be controlled by fear. That's what this is. This is a fear-based program.
And a reaction-based program.
Yeah, that's what they do. They try to immobilize people with fear, paralyze people with fear, have us afraid to do regular things, right? Like walk down the street, like meet good people.
Man, let
like
me tell you
Trooth,
something. I
Serum.
came from LA yesterday.
Yeah.
And when I got on that motherfucker, let me tell you something. This
Let's go, True.
Nah, man. This one woman, man, she looked like something was wrong with her ass, man.
Okay.
And she came up to me and like looked me down, up and down,
Oh no.
like real slow.
Oh no.
And she was cute and shit, right?
Okay.
You know, but I don't really give a fuck about none of that stuff, right?
Okay.
So then she looked at me, I said, what you doing?
Okay.
And then she moved away from me.
Okay.
And then when I moved over,
Mhm. Okay.
she came back over and she said, I got shot 2 times 2 days ago.
Oh no.
So I was thinking, I guess this is one of those Freemason Illuminati punk games they're trying to play.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But the thing is that, see, I carry the symbol
Okay.
symbol of life. I carry an ankh.
All right.
And the thing is that I believe in life,
Okay.
death, and I don't deal with fear. And I think it's good for all of us to think this way. Not necessarily on my spiritual travels, my
Okay.
personal spiritual travels.
Okay.
Travel your journey, travel your travels,
Okay.
and use your strengths to your advantage.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But don't worry about these weird fucking people. They're fucking weird.
Okay.
A lot of them are being used. The technology has got their ass. Some people are weak.
Okay.
Some people are super
Okay.
You got some people that aren't that weak. They're just doing it for fun, for profit, waiting on maybe some insurance or something, or whatever they're doing, you know, and all that shit. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry
Just
about
keep
it.
living.
That's right. Somebody asked, Truth Serum,
What's up?
do you have a YouTube channel?
You know what? I do have a YouTube channel. It's called Trooth Serum, TROOTHSERUM, but there's nothing on. There's no content.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
but I have a number, and I don't mind throwing it out there because I throw it out there. My number's in the database, the national database.
Okay.
But it's 213-423-8937.
One more time. Tell them one more time.
213-423-8937.
Yeah.
So I don't mind, because I get some perps who call me and shit.
Okay.
And I tell them to stick their finger up their
Oh,
ass.
no.
You know what I mean? Whatever they gotta do. I don't give a fuck about no perp. The thing is... The thing is that I know most of the people that do call are legit. So you can send me a text, let me know who you are.
Right.
I'll hit you back. We can dialogue, man.
Right.
Yeah, especially if you're in LA area or anywhere close to me.
Right.
Get at me, because we can link up and meet up just like me next.
Oh, yeah.
And the homegirls right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
One more time. Throw the number around one more time.
213-423-8937.
Okay.
That's my cell phone number, so you can go ahead and hit me at that. It'd be great to talk to any of y'all, man.
Yeah.
You know, let's build an alliance, man. I know people are talking this shit all the time in different states and different podcasts and different things.
Yeah.
You got so many different people. I don't like calling out names.
Okay.
But we got so many people out there doing so many things.
Right.
But I want to hear about people getting together. I understand what happened in Sacramento. I understand last year, August 29th. That's all beautiful.
Right.
But let's not, man, to me, it should be every 2 weeks we should meet up.
Absolutely.
To me, it should be every month at least that we meet up.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't be like once a year, twice a year, 3 times. What the fuck is that? Y'all waiting for 2045 to
Right.
get it together, man? Come on now.
Absolutely.
So anyway, blessings to all y'all out there, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, Next is the man right here, man.
Absolutely.
And you know, he's doing this thing, man, and support the brother, man. He's here, so we're just gonna do the damn thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get me a beer. I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm gonna
Okay.
go get me a beer and shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yo, Truth, I got one more. I got a question for you. It's getting a little dark out here, man.
It is.
Have they done any color harassment? Like,
Color
have they?
harassment?
Yeah, where they wear
mean red, black, and all that shit?
like the different colors and stuff like that. Did that affect you at all? Like,
Absolutely. The color shit affected me big time, like
Okay.
2.5 years ago.
Okay.
But right now, I look at shit like this, just like when people do their cough campaigns.
Right.
I look at it like they're just coughing.
Okay.
Because I really don't have our mental capacity.
Yours now.
All we do is we get sensitized, we get used to something, and we fix our frame of mind to say,
It's a Newport now.
goddamn coughing, they're perping me.
Right.
But the thing is, it's like, let them cough.
Right.
They're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Let them cough, man. I go in the taco line, waiting on some tacos.
Right.
You get some jackasses cough. 3 or 4 different people cough.
Right.
Now what am I gonna do? Like sit there and mind fuck myself? Fuck all that.
Right.
Let them do that. Stay focused on your tacos.
Yeah.
Stay aware of things.
Yeah.
But don't be. It's not paranoia, because there's no such thing as that in this program, because paranoia is when it's not real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
this is all real. So we all have a sense of paranoia
Absolutely.
at some particular level. But just don't let it consume you, and let's stay with each other, man. That's the
Absolutely.
biggest thing. My story is just me. I mean, but that we have to really band together, man.
Yes.
There's gonna be fake motherfuckers in our groups.
Yes.
They're gonna be there, but we can study them as well.
Right.
Study them. And when you start seeing a red flag, study them. Check them out. Check them out. And then
Absolutely.
it's a reference point. Then you can look.
Podcast, it's too dark.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I'm wearing glasses. I don't smoke herbs, but
Nope.
you know.
We don't do that.
Fuck up.
Oh no! Oh my God. Guys, this is the TI Lives Matter live stream with Truth Serum, Cyber Reconnaissance. Your boy Mac. Oh, I was about to say Mac. Your boy Next is here. You
But
know.
Y'all ain't really motherfuckers. I'm just saying that shit.
Right.
They heard that. Now they know why.
Right. But
No.
you know what, man? It's all good.
No, but you know, that's just me talking, and I like to have a little bit of
It's all good.
you know, with the emotions, you know, we laugh when we can.
Yeah.
Grab a laugh and shit, whatever, and all that shit,
It's
man.
all good.
Yeah, man. Hey, Next, I love what you're doing, man.
Word,
Make sure
I
you
love
keep
it too,
doing
bro.
what you're doing. Don't stop.
I'm trying, man.
Don't
I'm
stop.
trying, man. They come against me, man, and I like what you said about the coughing thing, man, because when I was in Michigan, man, I was on the phone with this guy. He said he's a TI, and
It's over there.
the guy, I was on the phone. I was in the car, with another fellow TI, and he was coughing. You know, the guy was coughing. Hey Walker, what's going on, man? I see you, bro.
Real Walker.
And the guy was coughing, and I was talking on the phone, right? The guy was
Never
coughing.
forget that name.
Right. You'll see Walker on there. Big shout out to Walker, man. And the guy, I was on the phone, right? The guy was in the car. He was coughing, and the guy on the phone was like, "Oh man!" Like he got all triggered, bro, because who over there coughing? Oh, blah blah blah. And then he was like, the conversation ended quick because the guy I was sitting next to was coughing.
Okay.
So I saw this guy at the Chicago Greyhound bus terminal.
Right.
I walked up to him, and he called me a perp. He was like, "Hey, what's up? I said, "Bro, what perp? What do you mean?" "Oh, you was coughing on the phone." I said, "Nah, man, that wasn't even me coughing, bro." And so he gets triggered. If anybody coughs, they're a perp. And that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? Like a perp cough, guys, when these perps are coughing, it's not a real cough, okay? It's a and they keep going with it. Like they cough at least 10 or 15 times. And you know
I
what?
never had nobody multiply.
Oh, that's what they
multiple
do.
Coughs.
That's
It's
what.
like one.
No, they do it, bro. They cough like that, bro. I mean, like consecutively. And I was talking to Ti the other day. I think they get paid like incentives for each additional cough.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because it's a job, bro. That's a job they're doing to harass us, and to get our attention and to trigger us. And everybody has different triggers, man. And
I want Cyber to touch on something.
okay, what's going
Or
on?
I can touch on it.
Okay, what's going on?
The thing with female TIs.
Okay.
In that that it's important that that female TIs in particular, because I have 3 older sisters, so it's like, I feel this kind of way, and this before being at least known I was a TI.
Okay.
And I feel this kind of way, but we know that women are more vulnerable in this system that we're fucking with, and it's that I think it's important for some women.
Okay.
That I've talked to. Like I said, I don't call names because that's not the way I operate. But the thing is that I had some women say they're gonna go stay here or go stay there.
Okay.
And I know a person that was out of state and decided they wanted to go to another state and things like that.
Okay.
And they thought they knew the person online and they thought it would be haven and things like that. And it's really important to do background checks on people and shit.
Okay.
And just make sure you pay special attention because we don't want our women out there being destroyed because I have a special affinity when it comes to women, and I'm not soft on women, but the thing is that it's really important that that y'all make sure you take care of yourselves because we need y'all. Y'all are the of the man. And,
Okay.
And whether it's groups or whether you're in a relationship, man, it's so important. So just make sure your ladies take care of yourself.
Absolutely. Ladies, take care of yourself.
It's easy for somebody to tell you that have something to offer you and then come back in the end they do not. And then you get in a situation where you're homeless, like I have been made this week.
Yeah.
Or
right now, like I am right now.
right. Or you get a situation where you're promised all these things because they want to sleep with you and it's not what you intended at all, and then they take advantage of you, and for whatever reason you feel like you have to because you have nowhere else to go. Or you get a situation where they could rape you. So,
Right.
I mean, these situations definitely can happen. And as TIs, he's absolutely right. We definitely need to protect ourselves as women and make sure when you are trusting somebody, it's somebody you actually physically know,
Right.
not somebody online.
Right. Absolutely. You know, I've been through this many times. I actually lost my home, my apartment that was mine. I lost that. Wait a minute, what's going on over there? What are you doing over there? All right, so I actually lost my apartment last June. And I've been out here trying to figure it out, man. But I just keep it moving, and I made some very stupid, costly mistakes. I made those decisions out of desperation, and that's what they do. They get us to a point of desperation where we just walk through the first door that opens. And some of those times were good experiences, and other times where I almost lost my life in those situations. And you guys, if you have been following my channel, you have witnessed some of those things. You know what I mean? And for you guys who are sitting at home in your homes now watching this, you are blessed. Okay. Appreciate what you have. Always be grateful for what you have, man, because you never know what might happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? You never know. Um, I just like right now, I didn't know, what's going on or what was going to happen. But I just take every day for as it comes, and I'm grateful for the blessings, and I move on and learn from the lessons. You know what I mean? Yeah. So look, man, guys, it's getting dark out here. If you guys have any questions for me or my boy Walker over here, no, my boy True Serum, my boy True
A lot of
Serum.
people gonna be like, that motherfucking name ain't Stan, it's Walker.
No, man, it's True Serum or Cyber Reconnaissance.
Hi, my email's still good, by the way. You can email me cyberreconnaissance@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Cyber.
You got any questions for us right now? Type it in right now. And my boy Walker right there, I see him right there. So Walker.
Oh, okay.
He said, real talk next. Let's see here. A voice told me to go to the door. So I looked through the peephole and I saw a man with a virtual reality headset on. Okay, next. If you ever out towards Louisiana area, let me know. I'll see if we can arrange living quarters. Man, I was out in Louisiana. Almost lost my life out there, man. Actually, not too far from Louisiana, but it's a beautiful place down there, man. Now they're spraying outside the window. Man, let's see here. Next, I'm real targeted since birth. Truth, how long have you been experiencing these things, man? Like, how long has it been?
Since I've been targeted?
Yeah, because you said you found out in 2017, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you ever able to think back? Like, do you think and think like, man?
Oh, I feel like I've been targeted since I got out the military, and I
Yeah?
think that's probably been around 13
They
years.
go after the vets a lot.
Yeah, I feel like that
Absolutely, they do.
because what it is, I don't really deal with too much V2K. When I was married 12 years,
Okay.
and when I was married,
Okay.
towards the last like 2 years of my marriage,
Mhm.
I remember I started hearing things I thought the neighbors was talking about me or talking,
Okay.
and I had no idea about V2K or MKUltra or any of that kind of shit,
Okay.
and so that affected our marriage, and what happened was I'm not even. It's not even like my personality to really give a fuck because I live in Compton, L.A., Long Beach, whatever.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I live next to bookies.
Okay.
I live next to dope dealers.
Okay.
I have all that shit. And the
All
thing
right.
is that
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about next door.
Mhm.
You know. And so the thing is that that's totally out of my character. So I didn't realize it then.
Okay.
But once I realized I was targeted,
Okay.
and then looking back,
Right.
and
right.
I started realizing they accomplished their goal. They destroyed
Right.
my marriage.
Mine too.
Wow.
Mine too.
They
Oh
destroyed my
God.
marriage, and so
He got
my
everything
God.
and I got nothing.
and I really didn't know what the F was going on.
Right.
I was like,
Right.
I was trying to like talk to myself and say, hold on. But the thing is that this technology, see, and if you're not aware of the technology,
Right.
then there's no way to defend yourself because our brain don't even have a firewall. So we have to
Right.
know the technology, right,
Mhm.
Cyber?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
educate yourself on the technology and understand what it can do.
Right.
You know how
It's
it
not
can.
going to necessarily stop it either. It's
No, it
just-
won't stop it.
It won't stop it. It won't stop until the revolution comes. But it will at least make you aware and maybe less sensitive to the targeting that's happening to you directly.
Absolutely.
So keep that in mind, people.
Man, like what we living in a world right now where they are encouraging brothers to fight and defend your country, right? Defend your country, and then you come home and after you fulfilled your duties, right, to find out you've been targeted by the same country that you went out and dedicated your life to defend. How does that make you feel, bro? Like, just know that that's your reality right now. Like,
You know, the thing is with that is that I didn't really have a pity party for myself on that. Honestly, I didn't,
okay,
because I already knew like the system was a certain kind of way.
okay,
I didn't know anything about targeting.
okay,
You know, I didn't know about V2K and remote neural monitoring and all
okay,
that.
okay.
I didn't know, but I knew like this whole system was rigged and shit like that.
Yeah.
I knew it was just a bunch of bullshit, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then so for that, when that happened, I don't really think of that because I know guys that don't have no legs.
Uh-huh.
I know guys that have head trauma.
Right.
I know guys that can't even live a normal life if they even wanted to, that would trade their disability for what I have right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Absolutely.
Because they'll say, well, yeah, well, you're being targeted, but I'd rather have my legs or I'd rather have my
Right.
brain.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, like Bob Marley said, every man feels that his burden is the heaviest.
Right.
So I don't really feel too much. I didn't feel too many. I didn't really feel that disappointed that much.
Okay.
I really didn't,
Okay.
because I don't look at the military like as if like it was some, I don't know, some God sent, you know, thing or something. It's just, I chose the job. He
Okay.
didn't choose me.
Why did you join the military?
Because I found out that at the time, you know, my woman and everything, and I was like, man, you know, I wasn't stable.
Okay.
You know, I had a place and everything, but I didn't have a
Okay.
career.
Okay.
So I was like, man, let me go in here and see what I can do.
Okay.
So that's why I went in, because I knew
Okay.
we were gonna have kids and things like that. So I wanted to
Okay.
go in and do things.
For the financial.
Yeah, just yeah, I went in, but I went in, legitimately because I want to go out and do my job.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, I went in to do my job,
Absolutely.
and if I like, I want anything back for what the military offered,
Okay.
because I went in to do my job, and who I'm with
Yeah.
and who I trained with,
Yeah.
we're together.
Yeah.
That's who I ride with.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you see anything shady?
Not necessarily.
No.
And if I did, I probably wouldn't even talk about it right now.
Okay, I understand.
You know
I
what I mean?
definitely understand,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I definitely understand that, man.
So,
Guys, this is the TI Lives Matter live stream. All right, it's getting a little cold out here. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do tonight. Um, I feel so blessed, man, to be in the presence of these great people here that's sitting down next to me, and the great people that's watching right now, that's typing in all these amazing comments, man. I love all of you guys. Um, let's see here, man. Network cell information like download this app. See how the perps track you. Wow. Network cell information light. Hey Walker, do is that an app both is it what iPhone or is it Android or is it both? Because I'm gonna definitely download that immediately after this live stream is over. Um man, big shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for smashing those thumbs up. Um Let's see here. What is falsely in jail? I don't know what that is. What? Yes, what is falsely in jail? Okay, it's for both. All right, Walker, good looking, bro. No processors in our biddies. Okay, all right. All right, man. I think we're gonna end this thing now. Um, you know, it's getting a little chilly.
Whoa.
Whoa! All right, all right,
And
we're
that
gonna end this
means
thing now. Boosh! All right,
PTSD.
let's get up out of here.
PTSD kicking in.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
they're setting off fireworks for us to quit.
yeah, yeah.
The grand finale.
Yeah. Big shout out to my bro VZ. I see you, bro. We out here in Long Beach, man. I did contact an agency that will help him out. Okay, all right. Yeah, man. So if you guys, again, if you guys are watching this, you wanna, contribute, donate to the channel, man. I will have a link in the description after this video is up. Hit that link. Show us some love. If you guys see my guy Truth Serum on YouTube, show him some love. I'm gonna talk to him about putting some content out, man, because my boy got a voice. He got something to say. You know, you got anything to say in closing, man? You want to tell the people?
Yeah, I encourage everyone to make sure they go out and get them some good tacos and a
Okay.
cold beer.
Okay.
Other than that, I really don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
But you know, the thing is one love, blessings, Ashe, blessings to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And
TI Lives Matter.
yeah, TI lives always matter.
That's a fact.
But just make sure you just whatever spiritual practice you deal with,
Uh-huh.
use it to your best,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure we always keep 100% responsibility for our own actions.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Sorry, we got anything to say in closing?
No, I'll be looking for my new content, my new channel, Cyber9. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for paying attention and listening to us. We appreciate it.
Yes, man. Yes. Thank you,
My
Absolutely.
man.
man next.
Yeah, man, we out here, man. We love you guys. Always remember TI Lives Matter. Don't forget, man, if you guys want to help support the channel, help support us, man. And, I'm going to leave a link in the description, man. Hit that link always. I'm going to be back with some more content, man. And right now, we got to figure out what's going to happen, man, where we're going to go. It's getting cold out here right now, but, we are blessed, and everything is going to work out, man. We love you guys. They popping off big booms and things over there, so we're gonna hurry up and cut this short. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. All right, peace.